Hi, good afternoon. My name is Ángel Daniel Hernández Casimiro, but most people call me by my nickname Casi. I'm studying languages at UABC Tijuana, and the reason why I started to study this is because I'm really interested on traveling and whether it's a matter of stuff or just to live in that country. I'm really interested in that. I like to discover new things and new cultures and all of that. Uh, I'm studying French. I think it's an interesting language to learn, and in the future, I want to learn Japanese or maybe Korean, Chinese. It, as more as I can learn, is good. Is better. I want to teach the people because I think it's something fun about learning new things. Uh, but I'm more focused on kids because I see so much kids that are misled and they don't know who to look up to, and they're lost even though they're young. But I want to teach them, and of course I want to teach people or older people that doesn't really know nothing about languages, but the kids for me are the most important thing. Um, Besides that, I think it's something funny about discovering new things and more. It's more fun even to learn a new language, although you may feel like it's impossible. It's fun, and even though if you know many things of that languages, there's always gonna be something new to discover in any aspect. But yeah, and other thing is that many teachers that I had for languages were like it it looked like they didn't really want to teach, and I want to change that perspective for me and for other people. So moving on to the questions, I wrote down my answers so I wouldn't forget. Why do people have different opinions? Because every person has a different point of view. There are going to be people that think different than you because is what they've learned through their lives or what they've been taught, and it's impossible to for everyone to think the same. It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen, and it will be boring if if that was that way. It would be boring because nobody would think out of the box. It's just a straight thought, and that's it. But people have different point of view because they've learned from other ways or they've been taught other ways. Are all opinions valid? Yes, all opinions are valid, but that doesn't mean they have to be right or wrong. Anybody can think whatever they want to think, even if with the purpose of to offend, it's still valid. Nobody will pay attention to it, but it's still valid. It's just not right or wrong. What's an educated opinion? An educated opinion is when you respect the other's opinion, although you don't agree with it. You can mention their points and disagree with them, but you have to tell why. It's not just to offend and say, "Oh, you're stupid because you think this." It's not the idea. Just okay, I think different, but I respect you think the other way than me. Uh, and yeah, maybe you can't change their minds, but at least you gave your point of view. Respect them. Can people with different opinions be friends? It depends. If you disagree with something small like pineapple on pizza or milk before cereal or Xbox or PlayStation, yeah, sure, you can be friends. But if it is an important topic such as racism or such as our actual situation in Tijuana, no, it's almost impossible because because I think it is impossible because every person has their own opinions and they are strongly influenced by that. You can try, but eventually you will realize that you can't be friends with the other person because you will feel uncomfortable with the things or jokes they say. It's really hard. It's You won't feel comfortable there, and eventually you will stop talking to them, and you can't have a friendship with those kind of people, mostly because they won't change their thoughts, and there's nothing you can do there. So this was it. Thank you.